podcast was brought to you by Sienna and Angelita, your school eco-team leaders.
Hello, Falcons. Welcome to Ecology. This is a podcast where we learn new ways to become eco-friendly and
learn how to protect our environment using different methods.
My name is Sienna.
And my name is Angelita, and we'll be your host for today's podcast.
Welcome to our first episode of Ecology.
Today, we'll be talking to you about the 3 R's.
But first, the question of the day.
What was the most common type of package item in your lunch? Was it reusable, compostable, recyclable, or garbage?
Think about this during this week's episode.
As I was saying, the 3 R's are important to use in our environment.
Hey, Angelita, I've never heard of the 3 R's. Can you tell me more about them?
Well, Sienna, the 3 R's is suggested for creating a sustainable life. It means to reuse, reduce, and recycle.
Oh, I think I've heard of recycling before. Is it when you convert waste into something reusable?
Yeah, and reducing and reusing are the other 2.
Oh, now I understand. So the 3 R's can be useful in your daily life and can help save the environment.
But you should also know that not all things are recyclable.
Yeah, things such as banana and orange peels are compostable, not recyclable, right?
Correct. Things such as banana, apple, and orange peels go in the compost, not the recycling bin. Do you know what else could go in the recycling bin?
Yeah, things such as cardboard and newspapers can all be recycled.
Also, in the lunches we carry to school, things such as juice boxes and yogurt containers can be recycled.
If you want to learn more about what you need to be recycling in your classrooms, be sure to check near the garbage cans. There will be a poster there to tell you more about it.
Speaking of recycling plants.
Wait, what? We weren't even talking about recycling plants.
Never mind that. I actually used to work at a recycling plant, but I had to quit.
Oh, really? Why?
Because it was so depressing.
Okay. That was very funny. But did you know that using recycled paper saves water and not just trees?
Wow, I didn't know that. Very interesting.
Yeah, you are contributing to saving 7,000 gallons of water per ton of paper produced. But we've already talked about recycling. Now let's talk about reducing.
All right. Do you know how reducing helps our environment?
Well, I believe it can help minimize the waste on our earth. That's why it's really important to reduce whenever you can.
Oh, Sienna.
Hey, you cut me off.
Oh, sorry, but did you know you can reduce your weight by one simple exercise of shaking your head horizontally?
Wait, what are you saying?
Do it when you're offered food.
Okay, that was such a cheesy joke.
Well, we talked about reducing and recycling, but what about reusing?
Well, reusing is when you use something multiple times.
Many items have the potential to be used over and over for various purposes. Sometimes all it takes is just creativity.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, did you hear about that one girl who reused her old ladder as a bookshelf?
Oh yeah, Brunchki. She also used her old t-shirt for her project.
People can change the world with the 3 R's, and there are so many ways you can do it.
Yeah, the 3 R's are really important in our environment.
Yeah, Falcons, make sure you use your 3 R's in your classroom, at home, and anywhere and everywhere, really. They're a great tool to use in your daily life, and you also get to help the environment along the way.
You're right, Sienna. Our Earth is very important, and we need to protect our environment. We can use the 3 R's, reduce, reuse, and recycle.
This week's parent tip is to pack your kids' litterless lunches.
Having litterless lunches can teach your kids about saving the environment and saves you the hassle of the complaint.
Make sure that you come back next week for more info on how you can pack your kids' litterless lunches.
Hey Falcons, have you thought about question of the day?
Here's a reminder. What was the most common type of package item in your lunch?
Was it reusable, compostable, recyclable, or garbage?
We would love to hear your thoughts and answers.
Well, that was it for this episode on ecology. See you next time!
This episode was brought to you by Sienna and Angelita, your school eco-team leaders.
We would like to thank all of our listeners.
Come back next time where we give you all the secrets to litterless lunches.
Bye!
Bye.